As a woman CEO, business owner, you always want to look put together in order to project the right image in front of your clients. In this video, I will tell you the top 5 styling tips that will make you stand out, look professional and trustworthy for your clients. If you are a female entrepreneur, this channel is for you, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I post a new video, which is every Wednesday. Over the past 15 years, I've been a stylist. I style many celebrities like Selena Gomez, Irina Shayk, Sarah Hyland, and many others. I also helped many female entrepreneurs develop a powerful image. So if you want to have similar results, schedule a call with me to learn more about how I can support you and help you, and I will link it in the description below. So without further ado, let's get started. Projecting the right image is super important if you are running your own service-based business, you are the CEO, and you depend on your image as part of your brand. Now, there are many easy styling tips that can pretty much transform your look from casual to put together. Those are super easy and anyone can do it, so let's get started. Fit is everything. Now, regardless of what you're wearing, you might be wearing the most beautiful blouse or dress made out of the highest quality silk, but if the fit is not correct, you will never project a good image. So essentially, the piece you are wearing must fit you like a glove. So let's talk about what to pay attention to. So today I am wearing a silk shirt dress with a little belt attached. I usually wear this to like a nice dinners or when I meet clients and potential clients on Zoom. Now, if you pick a button-up shirt or a dress, something that I'm wearing today, you want to make sure that the button around your chest area lies flat. Now, sometimes when women have a big chest, they might have a problem finding a button-up top or a dress to fit them well around the chest area, and you can see a small gap in between buttons. That's a sign that this part of the dress doesn't fit well and you need to find a bigger size. Now pay attention to shoulders as well. Now the seam on the top of the top dress should lie on top of the shoulder line unless it's a dropped shoulder. In that situation, the shoulder will fall below. Other than that, make sure that the top of the dress fits correctly. Now this dress has a belt that came with the dress and it should help accentuate my waist, but the dress itself has a fit that nicely follows my body shape. It's not too baggy and it's not too tight, it's just right. Now the fabric also nicely drapes down as well. Now the last thing is the length. Now this dress hits me below the knee, which is perfect in order to keep the proportions in mind. You can always hem it if you want. It's super easy to do it if the dress or pants you are wearing are too long. Fabric choices. Now cheap fabric can ruin your whole look, trust me on that. And now includes dressing for any type of in-person event as well as online. Now you might be thinking, who cares what kind of fabric I am wearing? But trust me, cheap fabrics, cheap materials will make you look cheap and not professional. Now, what is considered cheap fabric? Fabrics that are artificial, especially coming from cheap brands. Polyester is one of those fabric. It's not breathable, it's just a cheap fabric. Sometimes you will find high-end brands and designers using polyester, but I would just stay away from this type of fabric altogether. Now acrylic, again, stay away from this type of fabric. Acrylic is basically an artificial fiber and lots of brands use it to make sweaters. I would definitely stay away from acrylic. There are a few others that are not the best, and one of them includes nylon. Now nylon is commonly used to make athletic clothes, so I'm sure you would not wear those type of clothes to meetings, but keeping in mind when picking the right fabric. Now, what type of fabrics you should invest in? Definitely natural fabrics. Silk is one of them. This type of fabric drapes so beautifully. It creates beautiful silhouettes. It's breathable. It just looks amazing on camera and also in person. Now, a cashmere is another type of fabric you should look into. It's soft and it just looks so luxurious. Whether you want to look professional in person or in camera, cashmere is a great choice. Pick classic silhouettes. Now, classic silhouettes are a perfect choice if you want to make sure that you always look professional and put together. Wearing classic silhouettes will automatically make you look like you have tons of authority without really doing much. Now, those type of silhouettes were in fashion 60 years ago and will be in fashion in 100 years. Now, let's talk about what silhouettes you should pick. Now, button-up shirts, they're nothing really more classic as button-up shirts. Now, depending on what type of event you are attending, whether it's a Zoom meeting or maybe like an in-person event, you can pick a different type of button-up shirt and style it in different ways depending on what type of image you want to portray. So if you want to look professional and modest, pick a classic white silk button-up shirt. Now, you can close all the buttons all the way up and you can easily style it with any type of pants or skirts, or pick classic jeans, A-line skirt, or like classic trousers. Now, this type of look will help you look like you have tons of authority without really doing much. If you're attending more casual events or meeting, you can pick something, print button-up shirts, for example. The prints will add interest to your look and will make sure that the whole outfit is a little bit more casual. Now, another silhouette you should try is crew neck top or sweater. Look for a clean and classic silhouette without any type of button embellishments, things like that. It's just not a great look. Again, this is a great silhouette in order to look professional. You can easily pick cashmere crew neck sweaters or a crew neck knit top, add a couple of necklaces, style it with wide leg pants, heels, and you're ready to go. Layers. Adding layers to your look helps you create more interesting ensembles. So let's talk about how to layer your wardrobe in order to create a professional look. Now, the key is to keep it simple and stick to maybe like one or like two colors that belong in the same family. Now, the easiest way to layer is to simply add a blazer on top of your shirt. You can add a blazer on top of a simple blouse, tee, turtleneck, and crew neck sweaters. It's the easiest way to add another layer, and since blazers help create a more polished look, it's just super easy to just throw a blazer on top. Now, if you pick a printed shirt, make sure that your blazer is in solid color and vice versa. So when you wear a printed blazer, make sure that you wear a solid top underneath. Now, you can also layer a shirt under the sweater. Again, it's a great way to create a more interesting look. So what you want to do is to pick a button-up shirt and layer it under a crew neck top or sweater. Now, if you pick a printed shirt, it will be a great look because the color will peak on top of the sweater, and if you choose a printed shirt, it will create a nice and put together look. Dainty jewelry. Now, if you want to add any jewelry, Dainty Jewelry is the best choice. Now, you might be thinking that adding a statement necklace to a simple outfit will elevate it, but the truth is that the big necklaces will make you look unpolished and dated, which you want to avoid. Now, how to pick the right jewelry for your outfit? You can simply layer a couple of necklaces if you wear a V-neck silhouette. You can also add necklaces when you wear a crew neck top. The necklaces will elevate this look and will make you look way more professional. Now, if you pick earrings, again, make sure you pick dainty pieces. Make sure that you don't wear sets, meaning you don't want to match the same earrings with the necklace, right? As this look is extremely dated and it won't make you look very professional. Now you know exactly how to style yourself and what type of silhouettes you should pick in order to project the right image. If you want to learn more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I post a new video, which is every Wednesday. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next week.